Before I get started, I'd like to kindly ask that you hit the like button, and please subscribe to the channel for more content just like this.
All I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
So I haven't done one of these videos in a while, and honestly that's because I was second guessing myself. I thought to myself, do I really have any ground to stand on criticizing someone else's opinion about the quality of a movie that I myself haven't even seen yet? Well, after much deliberation, I came to the conclusion that the answer to that question is yes. Truth is, some reviews are very clearly written for other reasons other than just criticizing the quality of a film. Why? Some people have a very clear bias towards something, and it's visible in the words that they write. Some people are trying to push a narrative, which you can always spot a mile away. And some people are just very clearly not good at their jobs. It's gotten to the point that you have to wonder if trash sites like Rotten Tomatoes just give out their top critic badges like candy. Because most of these people show that they have zero qualifications that justify them being considered a reliable source for movie criticism.
That makes sense.
This is a big reason why I started this channel, because prior to that, there wasn't a fucking soul on the planet who reviews movies professionally that I could trust. And that continues to this day. Now this movie has received a lot of praise, so I'll be talking about the vocal minority here. And it should be noted that of course there is no spoilers for the movie itself, because I haven't even seen it yet. Most of the criticisms that I came across for The Batman involve the dark or brooding tone of the movie.
No shit.
It's almost as if these people were not aware that they were going to watch a Batman movie. Dark and brooding is kind of his thing after all. You would know that if you had any knowledge of the subject matter you are trying to criticize. But we can't let facts get in the way of a shitty narrative you're trying to push, now can we? And I'm not even going to address some of the reviews that criticize its 3-hour runtime. Even if I come to the conclusion after watching it that the 3-hour runtime was kind of unnecessary from a story perspective. I know the real reason that these people are criticizing the runtime is because there's not enough cringe comedy to pass the time and keep their attention.
Ha ha, very funny, motherfucker.
These people should probably go watch the MCU and stay away from Batman because that's probably more your speed. So the first review that I intend to address comes from Tania Lamb. She gave the film a 2.5 out of 5, which normally I wouldn't take issue with. It's her opinion. But her reasoning for that score and the consensus of her review honestly left me puzzled.
I'm having trouble.
She says, quote, "Performances were emotional and raw in The Batman, but you're going to get a very broody Batman that never smiles. The Batman is not kid-friendly for younger ones." No shit, lady, I thought we were going to watch a remake of Mary Poppins. You're telling me that Batman is brooding and he never smiles? So I'm assuming when you went into this movie you were looking for bat nipples and bat credit cards and jokes about going through the drive-thru. Listen, Bruce, we know your parents were brutally murdered in front of you, but could you just try to smile a little bit? Just be more hopeful like Tony Stark or Steve Rogers, please. Entertain me, Bruce. Dance like a clown.
You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight?
Are you fucking kidding me? This is the MCU effect, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody can take anything seriously anymore, and it makes me fucking sick to my stomach. It's not made for kids, you say? You couldn't tell that from the fucking trailers? I don't want kid shit when I go to a Batman movie. I want grown-up, adult storytelling that actually makes me give a shit about what's going on.
Goddamn right, that's the only way I work, Cap.
And just when you think it can't get any worse, I came across an even worse review for this movie. This one blew them all away in the shitstorm sweepstakes. This one comes from top critic Moira McDonald. Somehow I feel like I've said that name before in one of these videos, but let's continue. She says, quote, "Depressing, dark, and endless. I don't know about you, but this particular time in history does not seem like the moment for a movie that will leave you A, miserable, and B, wondering why nobody in Gotham seems to have heard of light bulbs."
Fuck you!
Wow, that's some in-depth criticism there. So apparently we can't have movies like The Batman until everything in the real world has been fixed. Yes, because people dying in the fictional world of The Batman is just too much of a reminder of the atrocities going on in the real world today. Who are these people that have to consistently form some kind of connection between a movie and reality? Either they want movies to reflect the real world in some way, or they don't think somber movies should exist because they're too wrapped up in their own feelings.
Why do you cry?
I don't know about anybody else, but I don't give a fuck about what's going on in the real world when I'm watching a movie. That's why they call it escapism. And I certainly don't need whatever movie I'm watching to rescue me from the harsh realities of everyday life, and do so with bright colors and cringeworthy dialogue. I strongly believe that only insecure, weak-minded people think this way, or they have a not-so-hidden agenda behind their words, probably political.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
And you wonder why I don't trust professional critics. Believe it or not, I, like most people, can enjoy a movie and have fun with it, even if that movie has a darker tone. Because I enjoy things like storytelling, atmosphere, well-written characters, respect for the source material. That's what makes a movie fun and memorable to me. I don't give a fuck if every single person in a movie dies. If you're telling a good story, then I'm on board with it.
If he dies, he dies.
Everyone is just so fucking soft and so emotionally connected to things that they should not concern themselves with that they can't even watch a movie objectively anymore. This is why professional movie criticism is dying, and why people go to independent creators like myself to get honest opinions.
Man, I'm tired of being right.
I don't have an agenda. I don't let what's going on in the real world affect how I view a movie, unless of course you are injecting real life topics into things where they don't belong. I firmly believe that we are an absolutely miserable species at this point, but there are ways to fix this. And one of the ways to do that is to once again separate entertainment and reality if we ever want to enjoy anything ever again. So let me know what you thought about all this in the comments down below. As always, please like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell for notifications, and I'll see you next time right here on Real Shift. Thanks for watching. Peace out.
Y'all be cool. Nah.